Good afternoon and welcome to the 2025 Douglas County High School commencement ceremony. Thank you to Mr. Kyle Roush and the DCHS Band for our prelude music of pomp and circumstance. At this time, would you all please rise? Ladies and gentlemen, kindly remove your caps, including male graduates, as our very own DC Band perform the Star-Spangled Banner under the direction of Mr. Kyle Roush. Thank you, Mr. Roush and the DC Band. Please welcome your 2024-25 Student Body President, Mrs. Davini Putman, to introduce the dignitaries we have on stage with us this afternoon.
Thank you, Mrs. Shuck. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Davini Putman, and I'm the 2024-2025 Student Body President at Douglas County High School. We would like to welcome you to the Douglas County High School Class of 2025 commencement ceremony. Now, before I introduce some very special guests, I would like to personally congratulate every single one of you. This is a really huge accomplishment. Now it is my pleasure to introduce special guests. Mr. Tony Kappas, principal of the Douglas County High School. Mrs. Erin Kane, Superintendent, Douglas County School District. Mrs. Danelle Hyatt, Deputy Superintendent, Douglas County School District. Mr. Danny Windsor, Assistant Superintendent, Douglas County School District. Mr. Aaron McDonald, Executive Director of Schools, Castle Rock Region. Ms. Jana Slicner, Chief Financial Officer, Douglas County School District. Mrs. Stacy Raidner, Communications Director, Douglas County School District. Mrs. Becky Myers, Douglas County School District Board of Education. Mrs. Christy Williams, Douglas County School District Board of Education. Once again, thank you all for joining us this afternoon, and we hope you enjoy the ceremony.
Good afternoon, and welcome to Douglas County High School's graduation class of 2025. Please give yourselves a round of applause, seniors. It's an honor and a privilege to stand before you today, the class of 2025. I'm also proud to stand here before your family, friends, educators, as we celebrate your journey from kindergarten to graduation. Seniors, please help me thank those family members, your friends, and all the teachers and administrators who have advised, counseled, instructed, and supported you along the way. Please stand and face the audiences and give them a wave. Thank you, seniors. I'd like to personally thank a few individuals who made this graduation a reality. The team from Douglas County High School includes Miss Dixon, Miss Shuck, Miss Mason, Miss Valley, Miss Jansen, Miss Hartman, Miss Rodriguez, Miss Renvik, and Miss Friel. Thank you all for helping us put this together. The next group, without them, none of this would be possible. I'd like to recognize the outstanding teachers and staff of Douglas County High School. Please stand and be recognized, folks. The best around. I'd also like to recognize a few colleagues that deserve mention. Principals representing DC's elementary and middle school. Many of these individuals have played an important role in your successes. When I call the school, graduates, please stand with the school that you attended. From Castle Rock Elementary, Dr. Deb War. And many of those principals are actually here today, standing up on the patio at the press box. All right. Second, Southridge Elementary and Principal Jill Casas. Thanks, Southridge. Flagstone Elementary, Principal Meg Jacques. Thanks, Flagstone. Rockridge Elementary and Acting Principal, Miss Julie Roach. Thanks, Rockridge. Canyon Elementary Principal, Miss Mandy Hill. Thank you, Sage. Principal or Renaissance Elementary Principal, Miss Trina Hand. Cherry Valley Principal, Lacey Dahl. Thanks, Cherry Valley. And of course, Mason Middle School and Principal Jared Nicholson. Stand up, Bears. All right, thank you, Bears. Another group that deserves recognition, would all Douglas County High School alumni please stand to be recognized. And lastly, members of our service, including this year's 2025 graduates. Please stand, be recognized, and thank you for your service. Thank you, folks. Interesting tidbit. We have 22 students who have enlisted or were chosen to by a nomination to attend an academy, and like I said, 22 who have enlisted starting this fall. Good afternoon, seniors. As I look out into this crowd, I want to thank you. I also want to take this opportunity to thank all of you and your family for making this school year a great time and a great place. I'd like to tell you how proud I am of your accomplishments, but more importantly, to tell you how proud I am of the people that you've become. A few days ago, I was sitting at Jefferson County Stadium watching the state track field competition, and it really had me reflecting about life and its journeys. It allowed for me to reflect about where I've been and where I am and where I'm going, and the many influences in my life. It also allowed me to think about all of you. Right now, at this very moment in your life, you're in a very unique situation that you may never be in again. You have very little to lose, in a matter of speaking. Just about everything you've acquired of value to date is locked up inside of you. At this point, there are only two things that should matter the most to you: your education and your family. Just before beginning my college career, a great friend of mine gave me a poem, and she asked me to not only read it, but to live it. So I'm challenging you to listen to it and live it. It's authored by William Arthur Ward, and it's called Risk. To laugh is to risk appearing the fool. To weep is to risk appearing sentimental. To reach out to another is to risk involvement. To expose feelings is to risk exposing your true self. To place your dreams, ideas before a crowd is to risk their loss. To love is to risk not being loved in return. To live is to risk dying. To hope is to risk despair. To try is to risk failure. But risks must be taken, because the greatest hazard in life is to risk nothing. The person who risks nothing, does nothing, has nothing, and is nothing. The person who risks, they may avoid suffering and sorrow, but they cannot learn, feel, change, grow, live, or love. Chained by their certitudes, they are a slave. They have forfeited their freedom. Only a person who risks is truly free. Seniors, you're not leaving DC today, but you are stepping out into the world. You are now free to be sent out to be a success and become who you are. DC and its teachers have prepared you for the next chapters in life. We've taught you to be thoughtful, compassionate, young adults who truly take care of one another. I'm confident that you all will do very well in the next chapter of life. Whether you're playing a college sport, publishing a book, or serving our country, you all have been given a great tool to be successful. Use them well. Seniors, you will be missed. You've made us proud. With your service and your dedication, you leave Douglas County High School and the town of Castle Rock in a better place. Remember that this town and this school is still your home. And remember that, everyone Husky, I'm proud of you. Congratulations, 2025.
Thank you, Mr. Kappas. At this time, please welcome Miss Autumn Byers as she performs The Climb, originally sung by Miley Cyrus.
I can almost see it, that dream I'm dreaming, but there's a voice inside my head saying you'll never reach it. Every step I'm taking, every move I make feels lost with no direction. My faith is shaking, but I gotta keep trying, gotta keep chances I'm taking sometimes might knock me down, but no, I'm not breaking. I may not know it, but these are the moments I'm gonna remember most. Just gotta keep going, and I gotta be strong. Just keep pushing on, 'cause there's always gonna be another mountain. I'm always gonna wanna make it move. Always gonna be an uphill battle. Sometimes I'm gonna have to lose. Ain't about how fast I get there. Ain't about what's waiting on the other side. It's a climb. There's always gonna be another mountain. I'm always gonna wanna make it move. Always gonna be an uphill battle. Sometimes I'm gonna have to lose. Ain't about how fast I get there. Ain't about what's waiting on the other side. It's a climb. Hey, yeah, yeah. Keep on moving, keep climbing, keep your faith, baby. It's all about the climb. Keep your faith, keep your faith. It's the climb.
Beautiful job, Autumn. Now please welcome Miss Shay Branson as she addresses the class with her speech titled Less Than 5%.
Hi guys, sorry it's kind of windy up here, so. Okay. Esteemed faculty, family, guests, and fellow graduates. Today is a day we've all been waiting for, but it's also a day that feels a little surreal. It's that day where we finally take that step out into the real world. But first, I'd like to stop and thank the people who got us here. For me, it's my dad. Thank you so much for getting me here. Now, moving on. I think we can all agree that this journey hasn't been as easy as we first thought when we walked onto this campus. We've learned a lot of lessons that I hope you don't forget. That maybe that Instagram like count doesn't matter as much as we thought it did, or that one person being at the top of our best friends list. Maybe the people you thought would be your support system aren't the people smiling and sitting next to you today. Or that relationship you really thought would be the one. Or maybe that club or sport you came into high school with so much passion, your love is now faded for. We've all changed a lot, but the one thing we all share is the memories that I hope you never forget. Like when someone sends a video that goes viral, ending up on DC Barstool, talking big talk before the CVDC football game and stumbling after the first quarter. Rough one, guys. Or having snowball fights in the North Commons, doing donuts on the top field. These are the moments I hope you don't forget. Risking our lives in the mosh pits, or how about when we won our first CVDC football game in over 15 years? All those color dances being rained out. We all share these memories, and I hope you never forget them. So got a couple more minutes, guys. My whole life, the only thing I had my mind set on was high school. Growing up watching movies like High School Musical, Project X, Napoleon Dynamite, Breakfast Club, Mean Girls, Liv and Maddie, all of it. It prepared me for the amazing life of high school. Hanging out with my friends by my locker, driving a car, dating the high school quarterback, eating lunch in the lunchrooms, all the clubs and sports. It's the only thing I had my mind set on. So now that it's all over and they ask, well, what did you learn? I can tell them that each one of us is a brain, an athlete, a princess, a criminal, and a basket case. Does that answer your question? Little throwback for the adults in the crowd. But truly, I never really thought about what happened after college or after high school. I usually just skip to the marrying and having kids part. But now I realize it's gonna be a lot longer till Jacob Elordi gets down on one knee. So I don't know what happens next, or my younger self wouldn't, but if it continues to be anything like the movies, it's gonna be a blast. I recently read this letter I wrote to myself from when I was younger, to my older self. And I had a lot to say, but there were 3 questions. First, did we get a husky? Why, yes, I did. 2, did we fall in love? Yeah, maybe. And 3, are we happy? Well, yes. I can officially say, standing here today before you, I am truly happy. You know, if we live till we're 70, these past 4 years will only be 5% of our lives. Less than 5%. So I don't know about you guys, but I don't want to settle for the mediocrity. And I don't want to let these past 4 years define us, because I want to someday be able to look back at my younger self and say that, yes, I am who you wanted me to be. And I didn't let these past 4 years define me. And that we finally made it. And we're sitting here today ready to turn our tassels on to the next chapter of our lives. While everyone holds on to their hats, I'd like to leave you with one last message. There are people who forget what it's like to be 16 when they turn 17. And these will all become stories someday. And we'll all be somebody's mom or dad. But right now, these are not stories. And standing here before you today, I swear, in this moment, we are infinite. So, to the class of 2025, we've earned this moment. Now let's go out and make something meaningful of it. The world is waiting for us. Congratulations, and thank you.
Outstanding job, Shay. Thank you for your beautiful thoughts. At this time, I would like to welcome Mrs. Melissa Johnson of the DCHS faculty. Mrs. Johnson was selected by this senior class to address them for their commencement ceremony. Mrs. Johnson has been an educator for 11 years and been a fixture at DCHS for 3 of those years. Ms. Johnson, our incredible family and consumer science teacher, has spent her career doing more than just teaching recipes or life skills. She has helped create lasting memories, whether it was the smell of something amazing drifting from her classroom. Her patience and love has fed more than just her students' daily hunger. She's nourished their confidence, independence, and creativity. Please help me welcome a teacher who always brings something special to the table, Mrs. Melissa Johnson.
Good afternoon, students, families, staff, and honored guests. I thought it would be fitting as the culinary teacher to write a speech about cooking. Although that word has multiple meanings to you all, as you know. Let me give you an example. When I first found out that I would be giving this speech, I thought I was cooked. If you're over the age of 18 and you don't know, that basically means doomed to fail. After all, talking in front of thousands of people is quite terrifying, and imparting wisdom that I'm not sure I have is a daunting task. But hopefully, by the end of this speech, you will say, wow, Mrs. Johnson really cooked, meaning I did a good job. You might even say, she ate that up, which means the same thing. Context is everything. On a more serious note, today we gather to celebrate the end of one course and the beginning of another. And if you know me, you know I think in recipes. So this afternoon, I want to share with you a recipe for life after graduation. So let's lock in for just a few minutes and start with the basics. Step 1, gather your ingredients. Over the years, we've been collecting our ingredients: knowledge, friendships, failures, caffeine-fueled all-nighters, life lessons, and maybe a few questionable cafeteria meals. Every experience has added a new flavor, some sweet, some salty, and some, well, burned beyond recognition. Just a side note, just to be clear the air a little bit, my class did not set off the fire alarm because we burnt something. A pipe burst, okay? So stop with the evil glares in the hall. I'm talking to you, school staff. It wasn't my fault. Anyway, all the flavors matter. In cooking and in life, every ingredient has its purpose, even the ones that make you cry, like onions, or IB and AP tests. Step 2, preheat with passion. No good dish starts cold. You have to bring the heat. Passion is what turns raw potential into something delicious. Whether your passion is art, engineering, teaching, medicine, or baking 2 a.m. cookies in your dorm kitchen, we need that fire to move forward. In case you guys didn't know, my passion is you. You are why I come to work every day. Step 3, follow the recipe, or don't. Yes, you can follow the steps, but often the most memorable dishes are unplanned. Maybe you'll take a gap year when you thought you'd go straight to college. Maybe you will change your major 3 times. Maybe you'll burn the first pancake, and that's okay. Adjust the seasoning or the temperature and try again. Some of the best parts of life come from happy accidents. I had no plans to become a teacher until my last year of college, and now I can't imagine not getting up every morning and seeing all of your faces. Teaching you has been one of the greatest joys of my life, and I know it wouldn't have happened if I wasn't open to change. Step 4, share what you make. Food, like success, means the most when it's shared, which is one of the reasons I love my job so much. Food always brings people together. As we go out into the world, let's not hoard our knowledge or our wins. Let's lift others up and offer a seat at the table to not only those you love, but those you may not know or think you have nothing in common with, because everyone has something to offer. The world doesn't need more solo chefs. It needs more all-inclusive community kitchens. And finally, clean as you go. If you've taken my classes, you knew something about cleaning was definitely coming. Mistakes will happen. Clean them up with grace. Apologize when you need to. Keep your space and your relationships in good order. It makes the whole process a lot smoother. Class of 2025, we've spent years in the kitchen of life, chopping, stirring, burning, laughing, seasoning, and learning. Now we're ready to serve. Whatever you're cooking up next, I hope it's bold, I hope it's messy, and I hope it's authentically yours. Bon appetit and congratulations.
Outstanding job, Mrs. Johnson. At this time, please welcome to the microphone Mrs. Courtney Hay, Douglas County High School counselor, as she will share the myriad of scholarships this amazing class has received. When you hear your name, please stand and continue standing to be recognized. If you would be so kind as to hold your applause until all students' names have been read.
Hello, Huskies. I was hoping to travel around because I enjoy that more, but I'm afraid my sheets will fly away, so sorry to all you guys that I'm facing this way. So, scholarships. We do not hear from individual schools or organizations, so we do rely on you guys to let us know what you've received. Sometimes emails are missed. I know us adults are guilty of that as well. So we have over $8 million worth of scholarships with this wonderful class of 2025. I say that because that's what we know about. I am certain there are plenty more that we are unaware of. I'm going to go through and read the names of those of you who reported to me that you received a scholarship. And then at the end, if your name was not called and you in fact did receive a scholarship and potentially missed the email or Google form, please stand so you can be recognized as well. As I call your name, please stand and stay standing till we're done. Thank you. Emerson Ainsworth, Luke Aguilar, Matthew Anderson, Alexander Avila, Maya Ayers, Peyton Baca, Kelsey Bateman, Xavier Bears, Addison Bright, Camden Brown, Sophia Chenault, Sophia Corcoran, Noah Davis, Alani De Leon Andrade, Procopius Dunphy, Katarina Emerson, Auburn Ferry, Ida Gentz, Deanna Gilson, Leah Giordano, Chloe Glassman, Elise Gohl, Gabrielle Goodland, Bryce Grafton, Riley Guimond, Madison Hahn, Avery Hansen, Isabella Hike, Emily Hester, Elsa Hiller, Grace Huber, Sophia Johnson, Soraya Koba, Nicholas LaRussa, Garrett Leakley, Tatum Levers, Brooke Ma, Nathan Manning, Allison Marshall, Savannah Martinez, Mackenzie McClintock, Eliezer Mendoza, Anaya Jane Morisak, Haley Morris, Sloan Oldford, Isabel Pereso, Jacob Platek, Jordan Piles, Marley Rice, Carly Sachs, Hunter Shimpa, Haley Story, Glenn Sutherland, Carlina Tannen, Cooper Thorne, Paige Valley, Nathan Vandellen, Addison Vogel, Logan Walker, Gavin Whalen, Ayana Wibbins, Barrett Williams, Emma Witt, Grace Warts, and those of you that missed the Google form, please stand. Over $8 million and probably much more. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mrs. Hay, for that amazing information about these graduates. Now let's please welcome the Douglas County High School choirs under the direction of Mr. Paul Falk and Mrs. Dana Pease as they perform Ain't No Mountain High Enough by Roger Emerson.
Listen, baby, ain't no mountain high, ain't no valley low, ain't no river wide enough, baby.
If you need me, call me. No matter where you are, no matter how far.
Don't worry, baby.
Just call my name. I'll be there in a hurry. You don't have to worry. 'Cause baby, there ain't no mountain high enough. Ain't no valley low enough. Ain't no river wide enough to keep me from getting to you, babe. Remember the day I set you free? I told you you could always count on me, babe. From that day on, I made a vow. I'll be there when you want me, some way, somehow. 'Cause baby, there ain't no mountain high enough. Ain't no valley low enough. Ain't no river wide enough to keep me from getting to you, babe. Oh no, darling, no rain or winter's cold can stop me, baby. Oh, baby, when you're ever in trouble, I'll be there on the double. Just send for me, oh baby. Send for me, oh baby. My love is alive, deep down in my heart, although we are miles apart.
If you ever need a helping hand, I'll be there on the double just as fast as I can.
Don't you know that there ain't no mountain high enough? Ain't no valley low enough. Ain't no river wide enough to keep me from getting to you, babe. Ain't no mountain high enough. Ain't no valley low enough. Ain't no river wide enough to keep me from you. Ain't no mountain high enough. Ain't no valley low enough. Ain't no river wide enough to keep
Thank you so much, DC choirs. As we get ready to move on with our program, we would be remiss if we didn't take a moment to have everybody stop and extend an incredible amount of gratitude for the people here today keeping this ceremony safe. So when I call their names, would you please help me celebrate them with a round of applause? First and foremost, Douglas County School District Director of Safety and Security, Johnny Grusing. District Area Manager for Security, Castle Rock Region, Byron Mitchell. School Resource Officers at Douglas County High School from the Sheriff's Office, Deputy Paul Rodrigue. And Deputy Brian Koski. And our amazing security team are all here with us today, and let's give them a rousel of applause. Lead Security, Deb Eckert. Campus Security Specialist, Jane Hall. Jeannie Zamora. Tom Popkin, Chris Campbell, Oscar Rodriguez, Paul McDonald, and Tommy Davis. Thank you so much for keeping this ceremony safe today. At this time, please welcome to the microphone Miss Aspen Lamb as she shares her speech titled Childhood Shows.
Before I start my speech, I just want to say, hi, Mom and Dad. They had no idea I was giving a speech today. First off, I want to say huge congratulations to all of us. This is a monumental day, and we worked so hard to get here. It's incredible to be surrounded by friends, family, and teachers who have supported us along the way. But before we head off into the next chapter of our lives, I want to take a step back and reflect on some of the shows we grew up watching that taught us valuable lessons about life, teamwork, and perseverance. Those shows helped shape who we are today and as we move forward. I don't know about you, but I will never forget about Scooby-Doo. We watched Scooby and Shaggy run from ghosts and solve mysteries with the gang, always uncovering the truth behind those spooky mysteries. As kids, we were convinced those guys had it all figured out. They always knew what to do and always found the culprit behind the creepy noises. But as we grew older, we realized that life doesn't always come with an easy solution, and sometimes we don't have all answers right away. And while Scooby and the gang had their own way of solving mysteries, the important lesson here is that life, much like their cases, is filled with unexpected twists and turns. We may not always know exactly what's going to happen, but we learned from Scooby-Doo that facing the unknown with courage and the support of others is the key to overcoming any obstacle. And the truth is, like Scooby and the gang, we're all out here solving our own mysteries. We don't always know exactly how things will turn out, but we've learned to solve problems and keep going even when the life isn't clear. But the importance of teamwork and facing the unknown together. Another favorite was Phineas and Ferb. These two had the most incredible summer ever, living out their dreams and coming up with incredible inventions. Like going to space, creating a time machine, nothing was impossible for them. They taught us to dream big, push boundaries, think outside the box, and approach each day with a sense of adventure. The lesson we learned from Phineas and Ferb is that the only limits we have are the ones we face on ourselves. We don't need permission to pursue our passion, take risks, or try something new. They showed us that no dream is too big, and we should never be afraid to face, no matter how crazy it might seem. Then there was SpongeBob. SpongeBob, no matter what, always had a positive attitude and an unstoppable work ethic. He taught us about hard work, enthusiasm, and love for what we do. With any job, class, or job can be worthwhile. SpongeBob showed us that even if something feels a little silly or overwhelming, if we have each other, it can pay off. He didn't just work at the Krusty Krab, he put his heart into everything. And just like SpongeBob, who is literally a sponge, he put his heart into everything. We can solve the problems. He encouraged every opportunity to grow, And whether we're facing challenges in our careers, education, or personal lives, we have the ability to bring positivity and dedication to everything we set our minds to. With a good attitude, hard work, and willingness to soak up knowledge, we can get through anything. As we graduate today, stepping into a world full of its own mysteries, adventures, and challenges, some of us may be feeling a little nervous, others excited, but what we know for sure is that we're ready, and to approach each day with a sense of adventure and enthusiasm that we've learned from these childhood heroes. So as we move forward into the next chapter of our lives, let's take these lessons with us. Let's face the unknown like Scooby and the gang, unmasking every mystery in front of us. Let's dream as big as Phineas and Ferb, building whatever future we imagine. And let's bring positivity and hard work to everything we do, just like SpongeBob. The future is ours to create, and just like our childhood heroes, we've got everything we need to figure it out. One of my teachers told me something I want to share with you all today. Hate has 4 letters, but so does love. Enemies has 7 letters, but so does friends. Lying has 5 letters, but so does truth. Failure has 7 letters, but so does success. Cry has 3 letters, but so does joy. And negativity has 10 letters, but so does positivity. You always have a choice, so choose the better side of it. The future ahead may seem uncertain, but we're filled with opportunities, and we should take every chance to learn, to grow, and to shape the world around us. We may not have all the answers today, but just like those childhood heroes, we have everything we need to figure it out. Together with passion and the belief that anything is possible, they taught us the importance of family, friendship, and making the most out of any situation. Our friends have been there through every challenge, our families have supported us unconditionally, and our teachers have guided us with wisdom and care. They've shaped us into the people we are today, and for that, we are forever grateful. They showed us that even when life feels a little weird or chaotic, if we stay true to ourselves and lean on people we care about, we can find joy in the journey. Congratulations, class of 2025. We've solved this mystery. Now on to the next.
Thank you, Aspen. And Tony, that's your girl. At this time, our next musical performance was selected as the principal's choice. The song is Landslide, originally performed by Fleetwood Mac. Today, it will be sung by DC's own Leah Giordano.
Hello. I am very nervous. Hope my cap doesn't fall off, but make sure it's in tune, sorry. Took my love and I took it down. Climbed a mountain and I turned around. And I saw my reflection in the snow-covered hills. Well, the landslide brought me down. Oh, mirror in the sky, what is love? Can the child within my heart rise above? Can I sail through the changing ocean tides? Can I handle the seasons of my life? Oh, well, I've been afraid of changing time makes you bolder. Children get older, and I am getting older too. Well, I'm getting older too. So take this love and take it down. Yeah, and if you climb a mountain and you turn around, and if you see my reflection in the snow-covered hills, well, the landslide will bring it down. And if you see my reflection in the snow-covered hills, the landslide will bring you down.
What an amazing job, Leah. Stevie Nicks, look out. As it's been mentioned before, this class has received in excess of $8.2 million in scholarship offers. Once again, help me please congratulate all of these amazing seniors. Well, graduates, it's that time that you've all been waiting for. I'm happy to welcome back to the stage your principal, Mr. Tony Kappas, as he presents this incredible class to Superintendent for Douglas County School District, Mrs. Erin Kane.
Superintendent Kane, please join me at the podium. As principal of Douglas County High School, I'm pleased to present to you and the Board of Education the members of the 2025 graduating class of Douglas County High School. The 2025 graduating class of Douglas County High School has successfully completed the requirements of the Douglas County Board of Education and the great state of Colorado. I certify that they've earned the necessary credits and are now eligible to receive their diplomas.
Mr. Kappas, it is my great honor and privilege to accept the graduating class 2025 Douglas County High School on behalf of the Douglas County School District and the Board of Education. Congratulations, everyone.
You'll go to that spot right there. Junior attendants, please escort your lines to the front for acceptance of their diplomas. For the record, seniors, these are the diploma covers, and you want to pick up your diplomas after the ceremony in the locker room.
Emily Cecilia Hester. Carlina Drea Tannen. Addison Lynn Vogel. Wesley Catlin Watts.
Ryan Philip Avello. Alexander Anthony Beeman. Laura May Bolser. Caden Edward Fraley. Lucas Peyton Rogelstadt. Reese Ewan Scouse. Colton James Stewart. Peyton Thomas Stone. Okay, so you want me to start?
Emily Farias Ferreira.
It's still not. Is this one working? Okay. Olivia Bryn Smith.
Lillian Lee Fortin.
Miles Davis Johnson.
Laurel Ashley Gron.
Amanda Kayleen Morris.
Nora Beth Kovacic.
Caden, you ready? Caden Dwayne Abshire.
Mikira Danielle Miller.
Carson Thomas Aguiar.
Gracia Nicole Montejo Garcia.
Luke Anthony Aguilar.
Virginia Jane Naylor.
Sean Michael Aldrich.
Luke Alexander Phillips.
Cannon Gray Allen.
Cody James Porter.
Sydney Ray Allen.
Jordan Reed Piles.
Alicia Marie Alvarado.
Belen Sinai Ramos.
Hunter Kale Anderson.
Hayden Joseph Raff.
Jace Daniel Andrews.
Jackson Russell Refuerza.
Olivia May Aarons.
Abigail Elise Ryder.
Alexander Xavier Avila.
Connor James Riley.
Harrison Ellis Bailey.
Tucker Davis Rinker.
Nicole Rose Martin Balaquit.
James Taylor Sinat.
Joseph Preston Ballard.
Drew Michael Walters.
Ariana Colette Barboa.
Camden James Brown.
Morgan Matthew Barnes.
Christopher Enrique Cifuentes Juarez.
Kelsey Renee Bateman.
Joshua Reese Cordis.
Emerson Gray Beatty Cass.
Allison Elizabeth Kernan.
Ava Elizabeth Bergfield.
Truman James Kutry.
Safira Juliana Johansson Castro.
Noah Chaplicki Gary.
Abel Edward Johnson.
Gavin Richard Dale.
Broden Keith Johnson.
Logan Patrick Everhardus DeHeld.
Benjamin Alexander Montenegro.
Ashton Coda Degenhart.
Chloe Lillian Ricker.
Alani Yevasleen De Leon Andrade.
Amanda Hosha Ward.
Keisha Zian De Los Santos.
Kate Lauren Arnott.
Peyton Hope Durback.
Sophia Lynn Corcoran.
Connor Justin Dobbs.
Mark Eugene Corral III.
Ashlyn Marie Dutcher.
Natal Christopher Cusinado.
Brody Ray Hector.
Kayla Catherine Dunnigan.
Wyatt Edgar Hildenbrand.
Ryder Preston Hauer.
Isabella Shea Horner.
Rowan Alexander Kaufman.
Connor Thomas Jenkins.
Jacob Maxwell Keeping.
Riley Henry Krenning.
Jonathan Aiden Keski.
Porter James Mickelson.
Aiden Ray McNaughton.
Kaylee May Stokes.
Caden Vaughn Pratumchai Ricker.
Marty Mang Tran.
Liam Pierce Rogelstad.
Emily Elizabeth Vischer.
Ashley Marie Rotundo.
Logan Robert Walker.
Luke Eldon Rushton.
Genesis Brooke Harvey.
Ashlyn Joanne Rutt.
Christian McCoy Holland.
Carly Jane Marie Sachs.
Tyler Jeffrey Hood.
Roman Joseph Prospero Rosendo Size.
Ramaj Aiden Horton.
Kyla Alexis Cruz Salamat.
Noah Christopher Hunter.
Thomas Malachi Seymour.
Haley Elizabeth Morgan Lanala.
Spencer Allen Sharp.
Caden Nicole Lee.
Caleb Christian Starrett.
Chase Edward Leading.
Emily Madison Walls.
Satori Marie Manzanares.
Nicholas Patterson Webb.
Samantha Claire March.
Ryan Thomas Arnott.
Caitlin Jane Matz.
Claire Noel Bowman.
Evan Arthur Horn.
Addison Nicole Bright.
Mackenzie Christine McClintock.
Autumn Leha Byers.
William Kenneth McQuaig.
Landon Paul Case.
Aiden James McCune.
Sophia Michelle Chenault.
Connor Blake McFarlane.
Callie Jean Marie Cooper.
Blake Christopher McKeever.
Paige Olivia Cotton.
Haley May McKinney.
Katarina Lillian Emerson.
Avery Nicole McKinnon. I got you, buddy.
Lillian Nicole Fleck.
Kyle Alexander McSweeney.
Gabrielle Francis Goodland.
Caden Alexander Medina.
Joshua Hamilton.
Nevea Justice Murbaugh Broker.
Avery Jean Hansen.
Bethany Ann Miller.
Grace Mackenzie Huber.
Anaya Deshay Ut.
Isabella Carmina Martine.
Gavin Jeremiah Walters.
Anaya Jane Nicole Morisak.
Coral Catherine Campbell.
Haley Nicole Morris.
Gage Maddox Horseman.
Hunter Sydney Nicholson.
Angel Luis Quintana.
Jacob Cooper Plattick.
Anthony Arnolfo Rodriguez.
Hillary Rose Ramirez Gonzalez.
Freddie Tells Carmano.
Zara Esther Emily Tanya Safundi.
Shiley Michelle Wright.
Michaela Ray Selman. Paige Elizabeth Valley. Riley Elizabeth Wolf. And Grace Viola Wirtz.
Micah Lucian Masaki Kila Cabral. Riley Edwards Cagle. Jameson Eric Carson. Madison Rain Castleberry. Cameron Philip Cayu. Caleb Andrew Sir. Michael Joseph Cervantes. Kieran Leo Cole. Jed William Coles. Owen David Coltman. Matthew Logan Conger. Charlie Marie Conrad. Seth Andrew Cutforth. Nathan Michael Galinsky. Riley Pauline Gumand. Madison Michelle Hahn. Brooks Raymond Romano. Olivia Ann Wheeler.
Evan Kenneth Bishop. Luan K. Bowers. Noah Ray Davis. Deanna K. Gilson. Leanna Marie Gonzalez. Wesley Clinton Hales. Braden Philip Haley. Charlie Thomas Haley. Jacob Thomas Harness. Kayla June Hawkins. Josiah River James Hodge. Alyssa Joy Holiday. Ava Elizabeth Homshire. James Suwan Hong. Ryan Michael Horn. Luke O'Neill Jarek. Belle Littleford. Annabelle Grace Sims. Brody Scott Sims. Max F. Slintak. Brady William Smith. Tanner Scott Smith. Nicholas Alessandro Torres.
Branson. Shay Bella Branson.
Emilio Jude Mudd.
Jaden May Kavanagh.
Cody Lewis Rantlett.
Chloe Ann Glassman.
Olivia Mary McCoy.
Tatum J. Lett.
Jonathan Joseph Lopez Strobel.
Davini Deborah Putman.
Luz Areli Flores.
Maya Marie Fuller.
Martín Coronado Chavira.
Rhea Mbale Ellis.
Juan Luis González Arellano.
Bianca Lauren Ellis.
Mónica Ibarra González.
Josiah Rode Fulton.
Noemi Martínez.
Caleb Aiden Feenan.
Areli Vargas Valente.
Weston Brady Zellum.
Brian Vilches Estrada.
Adam Joseph Feinstein. Falkenstein.
Gustavo Cleto Flores.
Aaliyah Elizabeth Erickson.
Maya Grace McKinley.
Noah Scott Escamilla.
Elijah Jimmy Paz.
Henry Matthew Frick.
Zachary Daniel Upham.
Nathan Reed Folks.
Mayana Margaret Krellin.
Eliza Isaiah Mendoza Guardado.
Addison Paige Fitzgerald.
Nicole Jean Fisher.
Aubrey Lee Friel.
Caden John Eder.
Heather Diane Gallus.
Caleb Michael Bowen.
Miguel Angel Gamboa.
Rowan Riker Rivera.
Emerson Leah Karras.
Tristan Albano.
Aspen Florence Lamb.
Jackson Paul Gigo.
Morgan Taylor Lenderman.
Jenna Andrea Gigo.
Avery Bell Nickerson.
Nevaeh Rose Guthrie.
Murphy Ray Tingham.
Nevaeh Grace Goebel.
Drew Boyd Waite.
Tanner Stephen Roach.
Henry Cash Walker.
Glenn Jeffrey Sutherland.
Jordan Scott Blader.
Emerson Jing Ying Ainsworth.
Caden Daniel Dirts.
Miley Sophia Acow.
Kyle James Ellertson.
Harmony Cherie Allen.
Ian Edward Fitzpatrick.
Matthew Jason Anderson.
Braden Dennis Gurney.
Maya Elizabeth Ayers.
Kaylin Margaret Kobe.
Peyton Elizabeth Baca.
Austin Vance Law.
Vaughn Malco Coombe Baldwin.
Sakai Anya Naishe Muyambo.
Ryan Elizabeth Barnes.
Hunter Sean Shimpa.
Xavier Seamus Bears.
Tyler William Slayton.
Scarlett Reagan Berlakis.
Elsa Evelyn Davis.
Christina Chavez.
Marissa Celeste Dominguez.
Sophia Jean Coombe.
Lily Marie Durkin.
Procopius Dean Lee Dumphy.
Katrina Anari Givens.
Kate Louise Edwards.
Bryce Robert Grafton.
Auburn Grace Ferry.
Isabella Grace Hike.
Ida Raquel Gentz.
Annabelle Marion Hendrickson.
Iona Catherine Gentz.
Olivia Grace Kirtley.
Kaylee Elizabeth Gentz.
Surya Kema Koba.
Alyssa Lydia Hiller.
Tatum Rowe Levers.
Nathan Tyler Jacobs Hyman.
Brooke Wen Ma.
Sophia Grace Johnson.
Emma Grace McKinney.
Allison Lynn Marshall.
Holden Gray Miller.
Savannah Rose Martinez.
Sloan Francis Oldford.
Jackson Henry Miller.
Kinsley Marie Ornez.
Carter James Peterson.
Zoe Renee Roberts.
Marley Tatum Rice.
Maxwell Clark Taylor.
Kylie James Schwarzkopf.
Ananya Pallavi Valalaka.
Okay. Shrinity Senthil Kumar.
Reese Presley Valeriano.
Haley Story.
Mackenzie Ann Warchulik.
Cooper Riley Thorne.
Kyler Coe Welch.
Barrett Marie Williams.
Gavin Michael Wellen.
Grace Victoria Emerson.
Emma Elizabeth Whitty.
Sam Aaron Glasscock.
Everett Lewis Anthony Yarko.
Emily Bryn Kerr.
Isabella Jade Zapian.
Chloe Ann Ortiz.
Abigail Joe Zolak.
Everett Marshall Shipley.
Caleb Michael Grosaint.
Ryan Thomas Botello.
Dalton Jeremy Settler.
Chloe Caitlin Ariano Camarillo.
Sarah Elizabeth Shelton.
Kurt Thomas Goff.
Maya Grace Byrne.
Isley Lurie.
Brad Jamil Castillo Lopez.
Brighton Christopher Jacobia.
Deshaun William Cooper.
Lillian Janine Kendall.
Richard Wayne Moore III.
Summer Hope Kent.
Ileana Capri Tanguma.
Makanakashe Bukosi Simon Marota.
Titus Alexander Miller Hennick.
Nicholas Bradley Nelson.
Walker Andrews Ryan.
Alan Novak.
Tristan Michael Starkey.
Fiona Marie Ortiz Martinez.
Pierce Allen Thompson.
Jaden Tyler Overholt.
Kevin Zachary Barr Fumayer.
Sarah Ruth Paben.
Landon Thomas Covert.
Isabel Grace Paraiso.
Gavin Gregory Grimes.
Isabel Carmen Paredes.
Evan James Jakaukas.
Kenna Ray Parfrey.
Garrett Michael Jaquez Leakley.
Jacob Ikaika Peretti.
Russell Paul Nelson.
Isaiah James Peterson.
Shelby Rachel Pollock.
Mackenzie Lou Pierce.
Adam Orla Rajevich. I tried, that's right.
Sean Joseph Pitts.
Landon Douglas Risden.
Joey Wyatt Reagan.
Miley Lam Singh.
Willow Bachova Reynolds.
Noah Trey Tafoya.
Brooke Nevaeh Salazar.
Merrick William Talbot.
Christopher Daniel Stoneburner.
Gunnar Augusto Tenari.
Ayana Lynn Wibbins.
Carson Michael Triplett.
Elena Grace Bass.
Stephanie Giselle Verdez.
Abby K. Brown.
Nathan Kenji Valdelin.
Parker Augusta Giannis.
Natalie Velezquez.
Paige Alexa Gibson.
Xavier John Allen Wynn.
Aubrey Sabella Gillies. Ellis Dan Gilligan. Leah Elizabeth Giordano. Emma Marie Glassman. Elise Marie Goll. Garrett Wayne Griffin. Ryan Michael Jarrett. Anthony Clonaris Jr. Natalie Rose Knight. Owen Timothy Lane. Brooke James Lamke. Michaela Ann Larson. Nicholas Isaiah LaRusa. Kira Madison Lee. And Zachary Charles Taylor.
Please welcome to the stage your senior class president, Mr. Landon Case, for the turning of the tassel.
Good afternoon, class of 2025. If we haven't had the pleasure to meet, my name is Landon Case, and I was your senior class president. Today, we stand, I'll just read it right here. Today, we stand at this edge of something new. We've laughed together, learned together, and yes, sometimes counted down the days together. And now, here we are. The tassel is more than just a piece of fabric. It's a symbol of how far we've come. It represents every late night, every early morning, every challenge we've overcome to get to this exact moment. It's a metaphor for turning the page to the future we're about to write, a future where our dreams are the plot and our actions are the pen. So let's step forward with the courage of our convictions, the joy of our friendships, and the knowledge that the stories we're about to create are limitless. Here's to our next great adventure. In just a few seconds, we'll turn our tassels, and with that simple motion, we'll close one chapter and begin the next. We'll become graduates, not just of this school, but of every experience that has shaped us along the way. So let's turn our tassels not with just pride, but with purpose. Let it be a reminder that the future is something we wait for, not something we wait for, it's something we create. However, we do have one more thing to do before we turn our tassels. Please join me in one final senior chant. If everyone could please stand up. Three, two, one. S-S-S-E-N, I-Award, S-E-N, I-Award, senior, senior, senior. Now, class of 2025, on the count of three, turn your tassels. 1, 2, 3. Congratulations, class of 2025. We did it.
Congratulations to the class of 2025 from Douglas County High School. We'd like to thank Douglas County School District, District Athletics and Activities Director Derek Cheney, Mrs. Allison Porter, Mr. Brad Whittakis for all their help in today's ceremony. It has been my pleasure to be your announcer for today's commencement exercise. Thank you all who joined us either in person or online to celebrate these outstanding graduates. And we wish you all safe travels home, whether that is near or far. And seniors, always remember, everyone a Husky. Have a great day, everyone. Thank you.
Seniors, just a reminder, seniors, pick up your diplomas in the locker room. Diplomas in the locker room. Be safe, take care of each other. And congratulations.